Good evening, world. This is Ivan Mayer again. It's late. It's almost 6:30 in the evening. So I'm making this video a bit late today, guys. Holy shit, it's late. Yeah, because I slept. Went to bed. It's after I made the video that you guys watched, obviously, recently. I made it around 3 o'clock in the morning. By the time I finished the video, it was 5. Then I watched the video, obviously. And then watched the video, obviously. I uploaded the video around 7:30, and you guys saw it, obviously, early this morning. And I went to bed and I passed out till 6. Yeah, I passed out till 6 o'clock in the evening, man. So yeah. So this video will get uploaded around, I don't know, 8:30 around there, guys. 8:40 maybe, 8:20, 8:35 around there in the evening today. This video get uploaded. So it's 6:30 right now. I'll be done the video around 8:40 maybe, 8:35, 8:30. So around 8, like 30-ish. You know what I'm saying? 8:20-ish, around there, 8:40-ish, the video get uploaded around that time range, right? Because the internet connection now, the internet connection now is a couple of videos ago I talked about how the internet connection, my step parents, they bought a new internet modem. That's why the connection's much faster. My video only takes like 10 minutes to get uploaded now. Whereas before, my old internet connection was slow. Hence why it took me like 40, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours for it to get uploaded. It was crazy. But now all my videos can get uploaded within a good like 15 minutes. It's fast. That's why VJs are obviously happy when it gets uploaded. When it gets uploaded, you guys are obviously happy when a video gets uploaded very fast. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know he's saying. I know you guys love my videos. Your videos are sick. Yeah, you better enjoy this listening series by some kind. I know Peter Jackson loves my videos. You know what I'm saying? I know Mel Gibson loves my videos. I know the Zane's actors love my videos. I know all you Great Escape actors love my videos. All you Hollywood actors, I'm talking to you guys. Both women and men, you better enjoy my listening series by so can, man. So I'm king. I'm not making any feels for you. You're not going to be saved. You're going to be left behind. And what you chose to do this evil to me, Jans. I'm gonna kill you with kindness. When I'm king, none of you guys are going to be saved. If you guys are chosen for my movie, for my movies, you're lucky. Obviously, you're going to get to experience your national fame with IMVJ, the crazy buzz. You're going to experience my Sky Source company. Remember Incredibles? You guys all saw Incredibles. Yeah, we saw it. Remember Incredibles? Remember how in both movies you what both Elastigirl and what both Elastigirl and what and Incredibles, they experienced the high tech company. That you saw the nice houses of the people's house and all stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna own a condo like that, guys. $300 million is very, very high. Like, even though these Hollywood actors are rich and they own a 20 million house is very, very high tech. A $10 million house is high tech, but like it's not as high tech as a 300. $300 million is like unheard of. It's high, very, very high tech. I think something like Incredibles when you saw the jet with the GPS, you saw, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that technology, yeah, man. Edna, remember her house? Yeah, think of a condo even more high tech than that. That condo that she has is probably maybe 80 million bucks in a movie, and I'm gonna put 300 million towards my condo. Yeah, man, these actors are gonna experience my Sky Source company, man. I'm putting 600 on my unheard of payment system. I'm putting 600K towards my payments. You ever received $200,000? You ever received the payments? I'm saying you ever received $5 million? You know what I'm saying? They get their royalty check. You ever received a payment? You ever received $5 million? You know what I'm saying? You ever received $8 million? You ever received $10 million in royalties? Yeah, my company pulls out of the water, man. All you can eat buffet feast. All you can eat buffet, man. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man. That's why you need to give the actors like 2 hours off. That way they can, when they're full, they can chill a little bit. Because when you're full, you can't really act right. Hence why you need to make sure the actors give them 2 hours. After a good like 45 minutes, an hour, everyone should have eaten their 2 3 plates. And then for 1 hour the actors can just chill and hang out for 1 hour. Obviously, then after that everyone has to work. They have to film, obviously. Yeah, and then if there's any leftovers, I'll have the extras demolish the food. But I told you, there's a slim chance there's probably going to be leftovers, but very little leftovers. Because I told you, the crew and actors are going to demolish the food. Because when you're hungry and you're working in the middle of nowhere, you're gonna be hungry, man. The actors and crewmen are going to demolish all the food, man. Because they're going to be hungry when you're filming all that stuff. Even for The Great Escape, we're not filming in the middle of nowhere. The Great Escape, we're filming in the city. Obviously, we're gonna film. I'm gonna film in New York for a good 2 3 weeks, and then I'm filming the rest of the movie in Italy. We're not gonna be filming in the middle of nowhere for race. We're filming in the city, obviously, because I'm gonna rent a good like 4 or 5 streets and build sets around the streets, obviously. But like even Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck are gonna demolish the food too, and Paul Bettany, John Hamm, they're all gonna demolish the food, man. And all the other actors, you know what I'm saying? The crewmen, they're all going to demolish the food because when you're eating, when you're working for all day long, you're trust me, you're hungry, man. And these actors don't know. Yeah, when the actors work in a movie all day long, they get very hungry, obviously. And when you get served food like that, you're going to demolish the food. When you're hungry for breakfast, you're going to demolish your breakfast. You know what I'm saying? When you're away for dinner, you're gonna demolish the dinner. When you're getting served sliders and pizza and all that stuff, you're gonna demolish the food, man. All the actors are gonna be eating on average two plus plates, man. Like every day, 2 plus plates for breakfast, 2 plus plates for dessert, 2 plus plates for dinner, man. They're gonna demolish all the food. They're gonna eat. They're gonna drink a good two soft drinks. They're gonna have at least one milkshake plus. They're gonna demolish all the food, man. Yeah, man. Everyone eats 2 plates, the whole food will get demolished. Because I'm only ordering enough food for 1,500 people, and I'm going to give an estimated quote. Okay, most people will eat 2.5 plates. I'll do a quote of 2.5 plates. After 2.5 plates, everyone should be full. So by the time everyone's eaten 2.5 plates, some people might eat two full plates, and they might take half a small plate. They might take a slice of pizza, maybe like 3 wings. Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. I might take maybe a slice of pizza and like 3 wings. I might grab maybe 2 sliders and a little bit of poutine. I'm saying they're a bit full. Trust me, I eat a lot. Every time I go to restaurants, by the time I eat 2 plates, I'm full because I serve 2 big plates. I'm full, and afterwards I might take half a plate and I eat 2.5 plates. And I'm full. So I'm saying, yeah, man, everyone's gonna demolish the menu, man. That's why whoever's chosen for my company, they're lucky, obviously. Whereas the ones who are not chosen, guys, I'm sorry. You guys already know who's chosen for my movies. You can see a feature. The ones who are chosen are lucky. The ones who are not chosen, I'm sorry about that. You're left behind. You're not saved. And you're going to be a banner for my glory. You get what you deserve, man. You're going to be the side attention in Hollywood. Making less money. You'll make your millions, obviously. Your dirty millions, obviously. Don't hate me, obviously. Whereas the actors for my movie get their I pay them millions in free cash to get their freedom, man. Because I'm not dirty. I'm a good man. I have a good heart. That's how you know I'm a good man. Oh, yeah, Ivan has all that money. He has all that power. He can easily abuse his power, and yet he chooses to be good, and he gives the actors their freedom. Yes, because I'm good. I'm not evil like you guys. I have a good heart. I would never make anyone pay to make money, because it's an evil thing to do, man. Make someone pay to make his millions? No. It's not hard to be clean. I don't know where people get this idea where you have to pay a price to make money. You don't have to pay anything. Just pay the guy his money. Obviously, the only thing I ask is that because I'm gonna tell you after, look, man, because I'm paying you this kind of money, and I gave you your freedom, and I'm spoiling you, and I'm saving you, obviously. You know what I'm saying? All I ask is that you destroy the role. I'm gonna tell Ben Affleck, Keanu, these guys. You know what I'm saying? You're happy. I pay you a lot of money. You know, you got your freedom. All I ask is that you destroy the role. Destroy the role. I want Keanu Reeves to destroy the role. I want Paul Bettany to destroy the role. I want Jonathan Sands to destroy the role. I have no word, but I'll destroy the role. And they destroy the role. Why? Because I pay them a lot of money, obviously. Think about these actors. They work their ass. They work. They destroy their role in Hollywood, and for less money, and they're dirty slaves, and they still work their ass off. Well, you can only imagine how much harder they're going to work for my movie, because I pay them more money, and all on average, obviously, and I what? I'm spoiling them with a buffet, perks, staying at luxury hotels, limo driver, partying up in my $50 million yacht and my $300 million super advanced condo. Yeah, the actors are going to work harder for me. You know what I'm saying? They're getting these nice perks. Yeah. And don't forget, I gave them a piece of the profits. And say, no, they're going to strike it rich. And this is only if 700 million people buy it, guys. If a billion people buy my movie, Peter Jackson will make close to $400 million. You see what I'm saying? He'll make like his $390 million, Peter Jackson. About 400 million if a billion people buy it. And Keanu Reeves will make his like 130, 140 million in profits. Ben Affleck then will make like 50 million, 55 million in profits, whatever it is. Yeah, and Jon Favreau will make his like, I don't know, 80, 90 million in profits. If a billion people buy my movie, Jon Favreau will make close to that 90, 100 million in profits. And Dave Filoni will make like 50 million in profits. Yeah, they sign a fat deal, man. But I did the math. Chances are about 700, 800 million people will buy it. Because not all 300 million people in America, not all 300 million people in America are going to buy my movie. No, most people have families. A lot of people have roommates. So if you have roommates, not everyone in that apartment is going to buy a movie. See what I'm saying? It cuts it down. So if there's 300 million people in America, probably about 100 to 80 million people will buy my movie in America. There's 40 million people in Canada, probably about 10, 12 million people in Canada buy my movie. There's about 1 billion people living in Europe, around there, right? Probably a good maybe 400 million people will buy my movie there. You know what I'm saying? Then you have China. China has 1 billion people, probably about 100, 200 million people. Yeah, you're probably looking at 150 million people buying a movie there. 100 million maybe. And then Japan and Korea, like, they only have a couple dozen million people. They're like 8 million people buying a movie there. 10 million Australia. Yeah, a good like maybe 800 million people around there. 850 million people buy a movie. Obviously, yeah. Obviously. Peter Jackson, I'm doing the math. Peter Jackson probably make about what, 200, maybe he's gonna make more than 200 million. He's gonna make at least 250 million or something like that. Because you're probably looking at maybe about 900 million people. And you also have India. India has 1 billion people, probably a good another 100 million people in India. Yeah, you're looking at a lot of people, man. Whereas Amazon is not in the Middle East. So countries like Turkey, Lebanon, also, those places don't have Amazon. And Africa does not have Amazon. Amazon's not in South America either. It's in a few places, but it's not in South America. So those countries will not be able to see my movie. You see what I'm saying here? Obviously, they will not be able to see my movie. It looks something crazy. But I told you, I don't know how much people. It might be even more than 1 billion, guys. I don't know. But technically speaking, it's the English-speaking world, right? There's 1.3 billion English-speaking people in the world, whereas the rest of the world don't speak English. Hence why the people who don't speak English will not be able to watch my movies. Hence why you're looking at about 700, 800, 900 million people buy it. I'm being humble here. I'm going to say 700 million people. Peter Jackson will make his 20 million. And because he's from New Zealand, that's like 345 million in royalties because he's New Zealand. If he gets $220 million in Canadian money, that's like $245, $250 million in New Zealand money. So Peter Jackson will make like his $350 million for my movie. And Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni get their Canadian money. Jon Favreau will make probably 70 million, 75 million, 80 million in profits from my movie around there. And Dave Filoni, because something tells me I'm going to do a good like 900 million around there, and 900 million people are going to buy it around there, 800 million. So Jon Favreau might make a bit more. He might make maybe 80 million around there in profits. If 700 million people buy a movie, Jon Favreau will make 66 million around there to 70 million. 800 million people buy it, he'll make is like 77 to 80 million dollars. Jon Favreau. My guess, Jon Favreau will make about 70 million in profits, and Dave Filoni will make about like 38, 40 million in profits around there. That's why Keanu Reeves is going to make his 100 plus million. No, but my Greatest Game movies will gross less though. It will gross less than Zayn. Greatest Escape I'm only going to sell for $90. 99, $100 or $90 I'll sell. I won't go any higher than $100 for my movies after Zayn, because I don't want to rip you guys off. Even if I charge like $150 for Zayn, you guys will still buy it. But I don't want to be greedy and rip you guys. I make way more money, obviously, but I don't want to rip you guys off and be greedy like that. All my other movies after Zane's will be like $90. That's a good deal for you guys. It's not that's not you guys can afford. Ah, we can afford that. Yeah, $90 is reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I'm charging for $9 is I want to make my profit. I want Amazon to make a nice profit, and I want me to make a nice profit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 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 man. These actors who are chosen who are lucky. My company is gonna pays way more than Hollywood, as Ivan's giving all the actors a piece of the profits for his movies, and all these agents and these Hollywood actors know my movies are gonna gross billions. Yeah, Ivan's movies are gonna gross like $100+ billion, 70, 80, $100+ billion. You know what I'm saying? And Ivan, and I'm saying Ivan Reed are gonna make their 60 billion, 40 billion off their movies. You know what I'm saying? He's giving the actors a percentage of that money. We're gonna strike it rich. Yeah, the actors know they're gonna strike it rich. Hence why all the actors are gonna desperately want to work for me at VJ. Because my company's better than Hollywood, so I'm saying. Even without the royalties, my company still beats out Hollywood. Because Hollywood is not, I told you, Keanu Reeves and that. The only way, if Amazon does not agree to 61%, which they will, because I'll put them in pickle, obviously, the actors don't get squat. I'm only going to pay them their salary and their bonuses and that's it, which is still good enough. I'm so easy to compete with Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves and Ivan, yeah, Ivan, even if you didn't give us a piece of royalties, we'd still be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still paying us a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But they might they might resent me and VJ a bit because the amount of money they're making is complete pocket change compared to how much me and VJ are making. So they might get a bit angry. Holy shit, Ivan's taking home 61% of that money. We're not getting a piece of that. Yeah, you're not worth it. The actors are not worth my royalties, obviously, but I'm nice enough to give them a piece of the pie to keep them happy. That way they work harder for me. I know them do it. You know what I'm saying? If you give Keanu Reeves, you pay Keanu Reeves his $59.5 million with his bonus, merch royalties and salary, obviously, and you give him 0.3% of the profits, which is like $100+ million in profits, 90 plus million in profits, $100 million plus in profits. Keanu Reeves will work his ass off and work hard. He'll work really, really hard. Keanu Reeves will be like 69 he's 59 now. The Greatest Escape movie will be in a good like 10 years from now, around there, 2032 around there, 2033 around now. I'll be starting The Great Escape. Keanu Reeves will be like 70, 69. He's still pretty young, obviously. That's why I'm choosing him for The Great Escape movie, most likely. I thought of having him for the Wes and Grants movie, but he'll be in his 80s. He'll be like 85. He'll be too old. Hence why I'd rather have him in my movie when he's younger. When Keanu Reeves is younger, when you're 69, you're still pretty strong. You can still do fighting moves and all. Like, I'm good. I'm still pretty good. I'm saying, hey, Keanu Reeves, how are you cool with fight? Yeah, I'm still pretty good. I'm not as young as I used to be, obviously. No, I'm not as young as I used to be when I did the Matrix and all that stuff. But I'm still pretty good. I can do some fighting seasons, and that's why I need Keanu Reeves training. That way he's in shape for the movie, man. He's gonna be fighting, gun chasing. I'm saying something top notch. Whereas Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson are younger than him. Ben Affleck will be strong. He'll only be in his 50s. 50s are still young. And Scarlett Johansson will be in her late 40s. She'll be young. She'll still be young, obviously. They're not as young as they used. You're going to see them all aging, obviously. Holy shit. I remember Scarlett Johansson when she was in her 20s in Iron Man. And now you can tell she's aging. She's pushing 50, obviously. I remember Ben Affleck when he was younger back in Armageddon and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now he's in his 50s and all. So yeah, but those still in your 50s. When you're in your 50s and late 40s, you're still young. You're still pretty strong. Whereas Keanu Reeves will be a bit older. He'll be like 69, 70 by the time I do the Great Escape movie. Because 2024 around there, I should be paying the fee. And I should be starting Skysers from 2020, like 6. So Zane should be released in like 2030 around there. And I should start the Great Escape in 2031. Around there. I'll film the movie in 2033. Yeah, Keanu Reeves will be like 70, or about 7 years old. Around there. 70? Yeah, 70 around there. And Ben Affleck will be in his 50s. He'll be in his late 50s, Ben Affleck. He'll be young. He'll be like 57 or something like that. Scarlett Johansson will be like 48. She's 38 now. She'll be like 48, 49 around there, 50. Scarlett Johansson. She'll be older, but she's still young. And Paul Bettany and all of them are all like John Krasinski is in his 40s now. He's like 40 years old. 41, whatever it is. He'll be like 50 years old by then. John Krasinski. And Paul Bettany will be in his 50s too. Because Paul Bettany, all those guys are all in their 40s right now. Pretty much, right? Yeah, man, if they're chosen, they're lucky. They're going to get to experience success and fame with me, VJ. Whereas all you actors who are not chosen, I'm sorry about that. You're left behind. You're not saved. You get what you deserve, man. You want to touch my wife and cause mess in my life, and all you women want to have sex with me because you're selfish, obviously. When you already have your fucking attractive boyfriends in Hollywood on the outside, obviously, and you still want a piece of eye because you're selfish people, man. You want your full cake no matter what, man. Yeah, we have our attractive men in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, and Hollywood on the outside, obviously. Don't hate me. And Ivan still has to pay. We want a piece of Ivan too, because you're fucking selfish people. You want your full cake, man. Yeah, we don't want VJ to have Ivan alter herself like that, man. You know what I'm saying? We cause that mess in Ivan's life. We also want to cause mess in VJ too. We want VJ to feel it, feel the price. You know, so we want VJ that shit of feeling that Ivan has. We want VJ to have that shit because VJ does not know. VJ does not know what. She doesn't know what it's like to have mess in her life because I was a good boy my whole life, man. All I did was I went to strip clubs. That's it, which is not that big of a deal, obviously. If VJ told me, oh, I'm a virgin, but I want strip clubs, I wouldn't really care that much. I'd be a little ticked off, like, what the fuck, you want the strip clubs? But I wouldn't care. Oh my god, VJ, you're a virgin. It's a good feeling, man. VJ has that amazing feeling. Victoria Justice has that amazing feeling of what? Of having a husband who's pure, man. It's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Ivan doesn't have that feeling, because that's why VJ feels like total shit. She's embarrassed. Because Ivan was a good boy. He's a virgin, and Victoria Justice is a total opposite. She's a fucking porn star. She's a whore. And she had sex with so many men in Hollywood. Yeah, that's why VJ cries. Because she got duped, obviously. She sees hell, and at the same time, she what? She must feel like total shit because her husband is a total opposite of her, man. Victoria Justice fucks guys every week, man. She can't stay away from the men. She just keeps fucking men and cries for them. And that's why I just ignore her when I sleep, obviously. I don't want to hear any more of her annoying crying. And Ivan O'Meara, he can get any woman he wants. He doesn't go out banging women. No, I get my checks. I can easily spend my checks on what? I can easily take my checks, go to the clubs, and you know what I'm saying, get drinks, obviously, and I can easily pick a woman if I want to. And I don't do that, obviously. I can easily go to the strip clubs. I am never going to the strip club ever again. Now that I know these women are all and garbage, I'm never going there ever again. I can easily go to the strip club and pick up women, and I don't. Why? Because I'm holy, obviously. I love my wife, obviously. I'm not interested in having sex with a woman, obviously. Alright, are you tempted? No, man, I'm not tempted at all to have sex with a woman. When I mean tempted, I mean I'm not tempted inwardly. I'm tempted outwardly, obviously. When I see an attractive woman in the outside and you see they have nice bodies, obviously, sometimes you have these thoughts cross your mind. Holy shit, this woman's hot. I'd bang her, you know what I'm saying? You have those thoughts cross your mind, obviously. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna bang that woman. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm holy, man. And I know those women are garbage, man. I know if I go home, I'm gonna have to put the fan on, man. Because none of them are fresh. They're all garbage. You know what I'm saying? And my spirit will run away. Yeah, they're attractive. Don't hate me. They're attractive on the outside. Very attractive on the outside, obviously. But then once you go home and you see what they have, it's like, oh my god, that's gross. Yeah, these women are garbage. And the moment you start having sex with them, the room smells like ass. You have to put the fat on. See what I'm saying? Because the room smells like fish and ass. Yeah, man. Because all these women are garbage, and none of them are white. None of them are fresh. See what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, so all you men in Hollywood and all you women in Hollywood, I'm like saying this, heed my warning. As when I'm king, I'm not making any stupid reveals for you. You cause mess in my life, hence I'm also going to cause mess in your life. When I'm king and I'm a famous movie star, you are abandoned from my glory. You're not saved. You're left behind. I'm going to keep saying that. You are abandoned from my glory. You're not saved. I'm going to keep saying that. See what I'm saying? You are not saved. And after this video, I'll watch a good, 30 minutes of my part 1. Take my shower, go to the store, and get a pack of smokes. And I get my check in a good, 10 days. 10 days I get my check. The month goes by so fast. This year's going by fast, eh, guys? We're already going into August, man. August, and then before you know it, it's October, and then it's Christmas time again, and then what? And then it's what? It's 2023, man. It's crazy. I remember 2020 and 2019 like yesterday when I made my Missling series. Now it's 2023. We're going to 2023. Yeah. The clock's ticking, guys. And sometime in 2024, I should be paying the fee, guys. Yeah. So I have pretty much one more year. A year and 5 more months After that, early January, February, the Steph family should sit me. I'll let them know the Steph families are going to sit me upstairs. My book, my Amazing Facts novel is now finished and written. I polished it up. My typos and grammar is all fixed up. And my younger said brother, he knows his English very well. He has a degree in in global politics, and he took English obviously. Hence, he knows his English very well. Hence, why he's helping me obviously. Because I can't afford to hire someone to fix my grammar. It'll cost me like $3,000. Hence, my younger said brother is doing it for me obviously. Since there, yeah. That's why I have God protecting my journey. You know what I'm saying? My younger said brother happens to know his English grammar very well, and he's editing my book right now. Yeah, he's editing my grammar, my punctuations, my sentence structures, everything. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, man, you guys better enjoy this series while it's can, man. Because once I'm king, I'm taking off the throne with VJ, man. And you're gonna be left behind. There's a reason why VJ posts his pictures and she says peace out. Yeah, man. When I'm king, I'm experiencing that fame with her, and we're billionaires. VJ is what? VJ is now experiencing that fame and glory with me, and you're left. The whole world's left behind. You guys are gonna cry because you're abandoned from God's glory, man. You're looking at international fame. For me and VJ's relationship, when I meet her, you look at something crazy. You're looking at something crazy for my book Zane, and something even crazier for the movie. As I'm bringing the world of Zanus to life. The North, the South, yeah, man. Crazier buzz than even Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings had crazy buzz when it came out, man. I remember I saw the red carpet. I saw like Elijah Wood and all of them. You saw the fans. It was crazy. They were like 20,000 fans at that venue, at that red carpet. It was crazy. I saw the billboards, the Lord of the Rings. You see Frodo and also, yeah, think of something after my red carpet at the Bergen Park Resort. You see Peter Jackson. And Peter Jackson looks so much different than he did in Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Did Peter Jackson get plastic surgery? Because he looks so different from when he did Lord of the Rings. In Lord of the Rings, he had that look. He had that 70s look with the long hair and the beard and the glasses. Yeah. And now he looks a lot different, obviously. He looks different. Yeah. It seems like he got plastic surgery. I don't know. He looks different, Peter Jackson. Anyways, yeah. Remember how you saw that crazy? Go on YouTube and just type in Fellowship of the Ring red carpet. You'll see what I mean. You're going to see all like the 20,000 fans and all. You see Elijah Wood, Billy Boyd, Dominic Manning, and all them at the red carpet. Yeah, man, it looks something crazy like that for my fame. That's why you guys are gonna cry. Holy shit, we're completely abandoned. We're cut off from this glory. Yeah, you're cast off from my glory. You're cut off. You're not saved. That's why you're gonna beg forgiveness, obviously, but it's too late. Holy shit, it's too late. And like once you realize you're wrong, obviously, and you realize the price being left behind. Holy shit, Ivan. Yeah, we caused mess and Ivan's living, man. We're paying for it, man. We're paying a price for this, man. Ivan has experienced his international glory, and we're abandoned from his glory. He's living a billionaire life, and we're left out of his billionaire life. It's a shitty feeling, man. Yeah, Ivan and VJ are making the billions off the movie. He made his billions off his book. He's living a billionaire lavish life, and all the Hollywood actors and crewmen are part of Ivan's life, his business life, yeah, and his personal life, yeah. We're left out of that. Just shitty feeling, yeah, man. Even though the Hollywood celebrities are rich, you know what I'm saying? Even though the Hollywood celebrities are rich and they have nice like 3, 4, 5, 8, 10 millionaire houses, you know what I'm saying? They're not living the billionaire life with like me and VJ. Except for there's a few Hollywood celebrities who are billionaires. Like Rihanna's a billionaire, Kim Kardashian's a billionaire, and Kanye West are billionaires. But even then, their wealth is nothing compared to my wealth. But most Hollywood celebrities are not billionaires. Most of them are worth like they're 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, 100, 150, 200, 250, $300 million. So they're rich people, obviously, but they're not as rich as me and me. They're not living the billionaire life like me and VJ. They're living the millionaire life, but they're not living the billionaire life. Living the billionaire life means you can build your own high-end $300 million condo. Those actors can't afford that. That's their whole net worth. Yeah, these actors can buy a nice $20 million house, which is really, really nice, obviously. That's fucking nice. Heck, I'd be happy with a $20 million house. If I own a $20 million house and I was a billionaire, I'd still be happy. It's $20 million is a nice fucking house. But I'm going to build a $300 million high-tech condo, man. Something like Incredibles. Something high-tech. Remember in Justice League? You had Ben Affleck's house. It was under the water and the automatic doors. Yeah, think of a condo like that I'm going to own, man. A penthouse like that. Something high-tech. These actors do not own houses like that. They own high-tech houses, obviously. 10, $20 million houses are nice. But it's not on the same level as my $300 million condo. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's why even the Hollywood celebrities are gonna feel like shit because what? Even though we're millionaires and all stuff, and we're living the life, obviously, with a side tension, I and Vijay are living a billionaire life. Ivan owns that 300 high end condo. I wish I could party up with that condo. I can't afford a car like that. Ivan owns this $100 million super advanced jet with a GPS. We can like the Hollywood celebrities can't afford a $100 million jet. They can afford maybe like a $15 million jet, a cheap one, like a $17 million one. The bigger A-listers can afford like a cheap like $15 million jet, $12 million jet. But they can't afford a $100 million super advanced jet like with a GPS. I'm gonna own a $100 million jet with like a GPS, man. High tech, yeah. I'm not going any higher than 100 million. That's good enough, as you don't want to waste money. VG, I don't want to put 300 million towards the jet. We're wasting money. We could if we want to, but it's a waste of money, man. $100 million is good enough for the jet, and I'll get like a $67 million smaller one. That's good enough for the jet. 100K. I might renovate the jet and pimp it out too. I might buy the jet for 100 million. I might rent it. I put like 10, 20 million towards renovations, and I renovate the jet with a GPS. I can do that if you want. Hey VJ, we can renovate the jet if we want to, pimp it out with a GPS if you want to. But 100 million is good enough. You don't have to pimp it out. We'll see what happens, obviously. Yeah, man. Me and VJ are living that life, and the whole world's left out of our life, obviously. That's why especially the average people are really gonna feel like shit because they are, man. I wish I can work for Ivan's company and make my nice $1 million salary. And Ivan, man, Ivan's 17 are so lucky. Ivan's giving them a piece of the royalties. They're all living that lavish life. So they bought the nice multi-millionaire houses, and they're part of Ivan's personal life, flying on his jet, the world tour, his party at his condo, the buffet, working in his nice studio office, and Ivan's spoiling the shit out of his 17. Yeah. You guys are all going to wish you could work for my company, but I told you, serious people are out. I'm only hiring people in Hollywood. For the actors and the crewmen. You see what I'm saying? That way my company competes with Hollywood, obviously. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah, man, that's why you guys are inflation. It's finally gonna hit your minds, holy shit, I haven't set this whole thing up, man. We're fucking stupid, no. And it's finally gonna hit your minds, holy shit, this glory that we saw, this glory that we're seeing, we would have been a part of it in the public eye. We would have seen this in the public eye, it would have been saved forever, man. We're fucking stupid people, man. Yeah. But you guys made the other choice because you're stupid people, obviously. It's finally gonna hit your mind, holy shit, man. Ivan's glory is so much better than his fucking rip-off bullshit sex, man. Like, yeah, we're turned on seeing his videos, but man, it's cool seeing Ivan trending with VJ every day with the videos and pictures with the directors and the actors. You know what I'm saying? And Ivan that featured the red carpet, man, it's so cool seeing Ivan VJ at the red carpet with VJ. And the actors, it's so much better than that fucking rip-off bullshit sex. Yes, but you guys chose my voice as bullshit sex because you're stupid people, man. Holy shit, it's so cool seeing Ivan trending with VJ at the red carpet. Yeah, man. You're gonna see me trending with the actors and the directors and my wife during the red carpet. Fans are gonna take a lot of pictures. You're gonna see that trending. Check my account here.